A lot of people think that relying on organic traffic or search results is the best way to sell print-on-demand products, but that's false. Selling print-on-demand products using influencers is one of the most untapped ways to reach your customers and make sales. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the way that I partner with content creators to sell my print-on-demand products, so that way you can use this as your guide to set it up. As I am making this video, we are very close to Black Friday, so this is the perfect strategy to use then. However, if you're watching this video at a different time of year, obviously this will still be something great for you to try. In this video, I'm going to give you a complete overview of the strategy and the exact steps that you need to take to set this up for your store, as well as the app that I use to manage all of it. The app that I like to use to manage my influencer programs is called Upromote. I will have a pretty cool discount code for you down in the description. That way, after you watch the tutorial here today, if you wanted to try them out, you could use that. If you also want some more training on actually using influencers, make sure to check out my free print-on-demand course. It's called POD for Dummies. Inside is over 30 videos showing you how to set up your store and get started with social media marketing. Like I said, it's completely free, and there's a link down in the description. Now, for starters, if you have really just no idea what I'm talking about when I am saying that we're going to be talking about influencer marketing today, essentially what this means is that you are going to be partnering with someone on social media and have them promote your products to their followers. Now, it's also quite common in these types of arrangements for the influencer to actually share some sort of exclusive discount with their followers to save them some money on the products they are promoting. This is obviously a huge way that you could sell print-on-demand products, because even if your store is brand new, if you are partnering with the right influencer, you could potentially reach thousands of people even if your store is brand new, like I said. There's also quite a bit of evidence to show that influencers are actually great at making brand sales because their followers take what they say seriously. And if hearing all of those definitions for what influencer marketing is has left you even more confused, there's a chance that you potentially have a misunderstanding about who the influencer actually is. You see, a lot of times people envision an influencer as someone with millions of followers, maybe like a celebrity or some sort of model. Ultimately, those are not the types of people that we are talking about. When I say influencer marketing, what I'm talking about is you partnering with a content creator inside of your niche. Basically, someone on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram who is making content about your niche. And the idea is for you to have them promote your products to their followers because their followers are likely members of your niche. Take this account for example. This person's name is Rowan, and she is obviously someone who makes a lot of mountain biking related content. As you scroll through her page here, basically every single post is all about mountain biking. There's a very high chance that the 40,000 people following her also have an interest in mountain biking. Now, just to show you the power of this, let's say that this store, crankstyle.com, was yours. Basically a store all about mountain biking, basically creating various types of print-on-demand products, everything from hoodies and all over print shirts and more with mountain biking related designs. If you were to partner with a content creator like that page we just looked at, there's a high chance that people following the page would be interested in those products. For example, this post right here, you can see in her caption, it says there's a time and a place for slow motion videos, and the new D-Hark clothing season drippy drop is fire. Now, that is exactly what she is doing here. She is promoting this shirt that she is wearing. Essentially, it is probably a company that makes mountain bike related apparel. Now, again, what we're talking about here is you with your print-on-demand products essentially doing the same thing. And honestly, I hope by now that you're seeing this sort of breakdown, you are interested in actually using influencers. Like I said, as we continue to go through the video today, I'm going to be breaking down my entire strategy for you and the tech I use within the Upromote app to actually make it happen. Ultimately, the big thing that you are going to need to figure out is how to actually find your content creators. And in most cases, this is going to be done by you jumping on YouTube and browsing content inside of your niche, or doing the same thing on Instagram Instagram, or the same thing on TikTok. That is exactly how I found this account here. I simply went on Instagram, I went over to the search, and I typed in mountain biking. I then scrolled through and found this person's account, as well as many others. For me, what I am typically doing when I discover an account like this is assess them based on 4 pieces of criteria. I want you to go through accounts like this and use these 4 criteria to identify if they are in fact a good account for you to work with. The first criteria is that we want to make sure that the content creator we are looking at is actually someone that's inside of our niche. Now, this person's account showed up when I typed in mountain biking because they had a mountain biking photo that was popping up inside of the search results. Now, occasionally you will find an account where maybe someone is not necessarily an avid mountain biker, but they happen to post their mountain bike once every 2 or 3 months. And maybe they showed up in the search results, and when I clicked on the page, I discovered that maybe they're not actually someone who is constantly posting mountain biking related stuff. What we want to make sure of is that the person we are looking at working with is actually frequently posting about your niche, because if they're not, there's a high chance that their followers are not actually members of your niche. Which kind of brings me to the next thing. We want to make sure that the person is posting frequently. Now, if you click on each post that the person has, you're going to be able to see how long ago it actually was that they posted it. Now, this person here posted 5 days ago. What we're going to want to make sure of is that the content creators that we are looking at are posting at least a couple of times per week. As we click through some of her other posts, we can see that this here was made October 13th, which was a few days ago. This post here was October 12th. This one here was about a week or so before that, and ultimately this person is posting quite frequently. We have another post here on September 28th. We have another post here on September 27th. Here is September 17th. Essentially what I'm saying is, as we click through this person's account, it is clear to us that they are in fact active here, and their followers are used to seeing frequent content from them. Now, the next thing we want to look for is that the content creator is actually someone that is showing their face, someone who is essentially making videos or posting pictures and actually engaging with their audience. Because if they're not, then they're likely not any sort of authority, meaning if you begin partnering with them and they begin showing your products to their followers, kind of like she's doing right now, then it's going to feel a little bit off for the account. So as you're looking at content creators, you want to make sure that at least 75% of the content on a content creator's account is actually showing their face. You want to make sure that they're talking to the camera and that their followers are accustomed with seeing them. Now, our final piece of criteria is actually all about the follower count. In a lot of cases, what you're actually going to find is that many content creators are not going to want to partner with a small print-on-demand brand like what we are doing if they are too large. In my experience, I always try to find content creators that are under 100,000 followers. For me, a sweet spot is somewhere around the 50,000 mark, and for me personally, I probably would be wary about working with someone if they had less than 10,000 followers. Ultimately, someone like this here fits perfectly into that, and they fulfill all of our other criteria, and this would be a great account for us. Now, let's say that you actually began working with someone like the account that we were just looking at. The worst thing in the world that you could do would be to basically just send them a sample and hope that after they make just one post, you are going to make a bunch of sales. If you are not treating your influencer partnership as a long-term partnership, you are not maximizing the value of these content creators. Ultimately, here is the strategy that I use. I have found this to be the best way to partner with these small content creators and ultimately make me the most sales. Ultimately, what we want to do is we want to offer them a free sample of one of our products. The reason we want to do this is so that way they can actually create content and take pictures and videos showing the products to their followers. This is also something that we can reuse in our own marketing. We could download their images or their videos and use them in our ads, on our social media pages, or even on our store. What we also want to do is give them some sort of a discount code, basically something they can share with their followers to save them money. The idea here would be that if a follower of theirs uses their specific discount code, they would not only save money, but the influencer would actually get a commission. What this does does is it truly turns this into a way for the content creator to monetize their account. This is very common. This is the exact reason why people who are making niche-based content like the person we were looking at earlier are putting so much effort into their accounts. You can actually see right here in the person's bio is a link tree that says discounts for days. If we open that link tree, we've got 5 different things that she is promoting, basically giving people a discount code for various things. And if someone actually uses her code, there's a high chance she is earning a commission. Now, the kicker here, the way that you truly take your affiliate marketing program to the next level is to actually build in some bonuses for these content creators. What I'm talking about is basically saying to someone, hey, if you make a sale with your code, you're going to earn a commission, which is awesome. But if you make 25 sales in 1 month, for example, we are going to give you a bonus of $100 or whatever you deem to be a good amount for the content creator to earn based on however many sales you want to set up as your bonus. Doing all of these things allows you to truly take full advantage of your partnership with one of these content creators while giving them the incentive they actually need and want to be able to do with their accounts. Now, all of this obviously could be something that you set up manually, right? You could send messages to your affiliates, you could talk to them, you could tell them what sort of commissions you're going to pay them. You could also tell them that you are going to be checking on their discount code on a daily basis and that you would reach out when they had made sales and that once a week or something you would send them some money on Venmo or PayPal or whatever else you want to use. And if you were doing anything with bonuses, you could manually track that as well. Obviously, that is possible, but it could be extremely error prone and it could also make you feel a little bit less professional. That's why literally the only software that I use for influencer marketing is Upromote. They have lots of different plans. It is free to install. I also have a discount code for you down in the description. And what this allows you to do is easily sign up all of your affiliates. It allows you to manage all of them together and you can assign different commissions to each of them if you want. You can also create a custom sign up page like this where they can actually create an account and log in themselves to see their sales. And you can also manage all of the commissions, approve sales, and pay your influencers automatically. Upromote also has a complete bonus structure that you can build in where someone would receive automatic bonuses when they hit different sales milestones that you have set. Like I said, down in the description, I do have a discount code. And ultimately, what we're going to do now for the rest of the video is demonstrate some stuff inside of Upromote if you wanted to use it to be able to actually manage your affiliate programs on your print-on-demand store. The first thing we're going to need to do inside of Upromote is to create our actual program. So up here for name, I'm just going to call this affiliate program. Down here, you can add a description if you'd like. Whatever you do type in here is going to be available and seen and visible to the affiliate when they are signing up on the registration page. So if you wanted to leave this blank, basically there would be some pre-filled information there, or if you type something here, it will show exactly what you say. Now, down below, there are some commission rules. This is basically where you are specifying how a creator earns when they actually make a sale. Now, obviously, right now by default, it is just by percentage. Now, me personally, I normally am doing a 20% commission to the content creator when they generate a sale. Now, you also have the option in here as well to do a flat rate per item and a flat rate per order. Let's say, for example, you wanted to give an influencer $5 for every item that they sell, you would basically set it up like this. On the flip side, if you wanted to give them $5 per order, you would set it up like this. So you basically have 3 different options. The first would be a percent, the second would be a flat rate per item, and the third would be a flat rate per order. There are some advanced rules down here. For the most part, I am always just leaving this stuff blank. I am not putting in any special rules or anything like that, and I am leaving it as the default setting. Now, the second part of this is actually creating your page. Now, this is going to be a page that is fully customizable by you. This page would be ultimately what you send to the content creator for them to join your program. Now, what's cool is this page is fully customizable. Upromote has 3 different templates that you can edit. With each one of them, you can change all of the text, you can change all of the images, you can change change the colors, you can add your logo, and you can truly make this page something that represents your brand and mirrors a lot of the things that you do on your store. Having a page like this is a fantastic way to seem more professional and actually get the buy-in from these content creators. Just these couple of things that we've discussed so far, to me, make using an app like Upromote worth it. Now, once someone actually signs up for your program, over on the left-hand side here, you will see affiliates inside of your menu. Once you click that, it will take you to a page where it shows all of your affiliates. Basically, anybody who has joined your program is going to show up here. You could click on their profile. You can see which programs they've actually signed up for, how many sales they've made, and if you have any pending payments to them. Let's say that you wanted to stop working with someone as well. What's really cool is over here, you could just click the trash can and delete them from your system. That would also deactivate any discount codes associated with them. Now, for sales, that is going to happen under this referrals tab here. When you come in here, you're going to see any referrals, basically a sale that has been made with a discount code given by one of your affiliates. They are all going to show up in here. You're going to have the ability to either approve or deny one of these sales in here. Once you do approve it, the content creator is going to get an automated email from you that's going to basically tell them that their sale has been approved. Now, one of the great parts of using Upromote is you can also come in here and under the settings tab, you can actually set up automatic payments. You can link your own payment method to your Upromote app. So that way, once you approve a sale, you can also approve payments to your content creator. Again, this takes all of the self-managing aspects of influencer marketing out and automates all of it. And the last thing here is the motivational resources that you are able to use within Upromote. Now, before I talked about bonuses. You can also send gifts, basically sample products and gift packages to affiliates. These can be triggered when someone signs up for your affiliate program, or again, if they do something like make a certain sales milestone. However, for the sake of this video, we're really going to be focusing on these bonuses here. You can actually have multiple levels of your bonus program as well. You can see in here, I've got a bronze, a silver, and a gold, and a diamond, where basically, as the content creator is making different amounts of sales, they are earning different bonuses. So with this setup here, what you see is that if a content creator made 10 sales, they would get a $50 bonus. If they made 25 sales, they would get a $125 bonus. If they made 50 sales, they would get a $250 bonus. And if they made 100 sales, they would get a $500 bonus. Now in here, you can enter whatever you want for your bonus title. You could call this level 1 if you want. You could also do bronze, silver, and gold like my example. You would then be able to select which program you want this to apply to, because again, you can create multiple affiliate programs and that way you could have multiple bonus programs as well. Now, once you set that up, you're going to input a amount of referrals. Let's say that I wanted someone to get a bonus when they hit 50 sales with their discount code. Down here, I would be able to input an amount. Let's say that I wanted them to get a one-time payment of $250 for hitting that milestone. I would simply enter 250 right here. You could also set this up to not just be a one-time thing. You could set this up to be monthly, where someone has the chance to earn this every single month. Basically, where someone could earn a $250 bonus if they hit 50 sales in a single month. This here is actually a really great feature, because what you could do is, let's say that you did have this set up, and if someone got 50 sales, they would be able to earn $250 in a bonus. Let's say that when you checked on their account, they were about 5 away from hitting this 50 sale mark. You could actually reach out to them and say, hey, we've got like 4 days left in the month, or whatever days are left in the month, and you are only 5 sales away from earning your bronze level bonus of $250. This might incentivize them to post a little bit more before the month is up, because they want to reach that bonus. Something I also wanted to make sure I mentioned was that when you're creating a coupon code in your store for an influencer, you can use Upromote's new anti-leak feature. This is a great way that you can make sure all of your affiliates are actually the ones that are driving the sales on your store, and that you're not paying commissions to an affiliate when their discount code may have gotten listed on some sort of a deal website and people ended up finding it that way. This is something that is super super important with affiliate marketing, and the way that Upromote has things set up makes it a very quick and easy fix. Now, like I said, you don't necessarily have to use Upromote. You could do all of this manually. Like I said, though, I do have a discount code down below in the description. This is how I do influencer marketing personally, because I don't want to manage everything I just went through on my own. I also really like the idea of having a custom sign-up page. I like the idea about being able to set up bonuses easily, and I don't have to track any of it. As you are using influencers, you're likely going to be working with multiple people, and personally, I have found that sometimes it's quite easy to get people mixed up, and if you are mixing up how many sales someone has made or what bonuses they are about to get, you are likely going to make some mistakes. Upromote takes all of that away and makes it easy to actually go all in on influencer marketing. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we are getting close to Black Friday as I am making this video here, but obviously any time of year, this could be a major strategy for you. I would say if you are just getting started with your store, that this could also be something that you could explore, because like I said, it does not matter if your store is new or not, because by partnering with a content creator, you can instantly get in front of their followers and potentially get traffic to your store. If you have any questions at all about influencer marketing, please let me know down in the comments below. And like I said throughout the video, inside of my POD for Dummies course, I do have even more content on influencer marketing and using the Upromote app. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.